In 1 year, there are 365 days, and now I have been playing on this Minecraft modded world for more than a year now. So before 2023, I want to show you all of the progress I have done in the last year or so. So yeah. Oh, my armor set, let me put on. So this is my old base, the very first base that it starts. So originally me and my friend, because this I play with my friend, that spawn always this small hill. If you want, I can see this is the seed on this Modpack Greater New Horizon. And then that is where we originally base. Like, I know there's quite a lot of things, but originally there are even more things, but after I move out of the base, I kinda destroy most of these. So this is the old farm, chicken, sheep, pig, the cow is on my new base there. This I don't think I will use this for now, but if needed I will kind of take them back to the new base. Our old tree farm that we just cut in normally. Here is the old farm that we use. The old base, inside I have destroyed basically almost everything. Like you can see there is water flowing inside. However, this is old base, so I kinda don't care about. This is originally used to put the coal oven. This is coal oven, the real craft coal oven over here to make charcoal, because unlike vanilla Minecraft, you'll need a special multi-block machine coal oven to make your first charcoal. You can also check based on this quest line. If somehow you want to play, you can see the quest line that say something like this: getting charcoal. You need to use this. So originally here I used for this making the charcoal. After that, me and my friend has started to progress. So we kinda built in the somewhat short distance away. So like maybe 300 blocks away. Anyhow, so this is the nether. That is also a shortcut to my new base. Here is my oil pump for the lava pump to pump me the lava below there, because this location is kinda close to lava, so I just pump the thing here. But before going to my new base, I have something I want to show you. My Wither's Garden farm. This using the Ender IO Killjoy, and then all of this output to the armor, the soul shard, the charcoal, the inits to get some inits so I can use for my other thing that I will show you later. A network farm using an unbreakable hole. And then here is the distillation system that I set up to basically, in short, I turn this netherwork to its element, and then for this I just power my lantern. This I will distill it, the centrifuge it to get the inits, and then the magic praise cantation, I don't know how to pronounce it, and then to power my Talmium maker. This basically throw iron in, and then if enough this element, it will turn into Talmium. This is also the similar, but this will throw the features over to a void, because I kinda no need for this, so I just wait it. This is all the same as this, so I just centrifuge it. This I use it to power my spawner. I have two spawner built there. One is the vanilla spawner that is using the extra utilities curse earth to allow it to spawn more even though I am not in the nether. because in miner you, in order for the spawner to work, you need to power it. You need to stand near it to power it, but with this I can just use the extra mod I installed for the server, the FTP utilities. I can download this, and also on top is the rough case from the Forbidden Magic. This is basically a power spawner. It also somehow also can accept this Desidia or Laziness Essential to power it. So you can see there is quite a lot of Bitter Skeleton Skull. It's using this Unbreakable Sword with Looting 6 and Smite, Looting 4 and Smite 6. I can also get the ESP. This machine thing I just power it using this Electro Magic to convert it into RF from EU to RF, then power this with whatever that need. And this I just put it there because it say this will triple the output if it is receiving this Ignis Centivis, but it doesn't work. I don't know, maybe I messed up something, I don't know. I have to check it out later. So anyhow, for the I only have this one infrastructure over there. So now to a new base, I have this thing. I know I can build a bridge, but this is more fun. Yep. So to my new base. Alright, it's taking time to load. Okay, so I think I will show you what is in my base last because there is a lot of things I need to show. But for outside here, I have a tree farm using the sieve card that just automatically turns the coal into charcoal, the wood to charcoal, and then power it back using to restrict the amount it has to, so it won't just fill out all thing. This is also just basic tree farm thing, and but whatever. Just also the charcoal also used to power this generator, so it can store in here or power off this machine from NIO or even forestry. Because some product like some item like this need to use this forestry, and that's it. I also have a water infused solar panel to basically power to stop generate power for this, because honestly this generation is pretty strong because it says water infused. It says that when underwater it will generate 20 EU per tick. So basically I double the generation by just using this really dumb looking setup to waterlock it, so it will generate more EU then convert into RF for me. This is my oxygen refill center. Here we will collect oxygen, then we will throw into this compressor to automatically refill this. So whenever I go to space, I don't need to just wait. I just can just throw in here and then grab this other space one, and then I can fly out to a moon. And over here I have this very tall tree trunk, the stalk from the Twilight Forest, that I originally want to use it as the elevator to go out, so I can view all of the location of the base, but I'm kinda lazy to do it now because it will take some time to basically set it up, but some time later I will do it. So maybe once I do it, you can see what will this look like. But anyhow, so there is this. This is my blood magic altar to make my blood bow and other weapon or armor, like this armor set, and then a weapon. I also have this oil pump to pump oil for my base over there. I use the redstone. I use this to control the redstone so it won't just keep powering on for it to basically do nothing. I also consume the oil. So I basically do some basic logic thinking. Disable if it is lower than 1, then enable it. So that's that. And this is my blood magic altar. This is using the redstone to control it. So let me do some blood sacrifice. Yeah, so for now I have this, so I can just flick it on and then it will automatically help me to craft it, auto input, auto output it. So it's pretty easy to use. And then below here there is this, because originally this is a mod farm, but I end up destroying it because it is kinda not efficient enough and it is kinda using a lot of space, so I destroy it. And then I know there is a villager that cashier, just ignore it for now. So all of this, you can see my spike that used for the killing the mobs. Now I just shoot it down, so there is no more input. Cow. And then for this is just that. And then now there is my mana bean farm that I will end up. I will soon be making a new one that is just if only to make the mana bean for every element essential potential. Oh, this I will try to make an automation for this using a mana bean. This is a Warina based iron golem farm. I know I play modded, but it can generate some amount of iron using this, so it's like kinda useful. But now I kinda have too much iron, so I will maybe move it out soon later, because there is like no need for this now. This is the witchery that mainly played by my friend, because I am not that magic savvy person, even though I have this magic set, but I'm not that familiar with this witchery craft item mod, so I just kinda let my friend to play. So I will be moving this out to a dedicated forestry, don't forest, the fishery area. But now I will just keep here because I want to basically redo all of this area for all of the thing I want to do. But just here is the fishery area of the item, and here is my wither killing chamber. That is basically just a wither chamber that I just basically just eat here, and then I can show you how it's done. Okay, so that's that. All of these are unbreakable, so I don't need to worry that wither will escape. Then here is my oil distillation tower that I used for this, making all of this oil from off the pump over there. This is designed using the catwalk mod that basically, I know maybe this is not that realistic to how it is IRL, but it's good enough. And then on top of this, this is the distillation tower that we basically distill all of things. All of the piping will all go underground. You see I have an elevator. Here is all of the desulfurization center. To get the hydrogen, I have this electricity set up, and then all of the desulfurization, just turn this sulfuric acid into turn this sulfuric light fuel to this light fuel, and then some hydrogen sulfide, which the hydrogen sulfide will convert into the diluted sulfuric acid, then it will make it to normal sulfuric acid. So after that, I just everything pump up to this all of the tank. So yeah, here is my fish farm. Basically just a fish farm for my, sometimes I use the biofuel, but mainly it's used for making the glycerol. But I can also set out a biofuel farm that can kinda just make oil more efficiently. Not efficiently, but without have to go and keep finding new pump. So yeah, this is the road that I want to build it to multiple locations. Like for example, I want to link the road to my base, but it will kinda take a long time, so I will not doing that now. But this road is kinda the best thing that I have ever built so far. Like this space, this thing, these all are built by me because my friend is not that good in building, and I don't know also, but at least I can design something. He cannot, he just tries at it. But okay, for this inside here, I want to make the machine array, so half of the machine will put it over here, including, and then this will be sorted by the tier of the machine. So LV, this is supposed to be MV, but I kinda mix the color wrong up because I based the color based on this motto of the color, but I kinda mix these two color up. I will fix it later. But basically this is LV, MV, HV, EV, IV, LUV, ZPM, UV, and then UHV, all of these over here. So it will be based on tier, so it will be that. Then there is a basement floor that I use for using the gregtech machine, like for example Enter IO or Buildcraft. All of the machine will be built here, so no need for that. Alright, so all of the outside has been shown, except this I just all of the thing I built down, so I will have to move it somewhere, like all of this using this, but not important. So this is my base. I use this custom door with this sensor, so I can just open it, and open it without have to just rack it in. So yeah. And this is the entrance room. This is all of the anvil that I got from Triad Forest, because the dungeon has quite a lot of this, so I kinda just going all back. And then this is all my enchanted book to duplicate the enchanted book as such. This is to see the cost for duplicating it. All of the bed over here. Some of my friend items, some of these trophy. Here is my main storage area. Here are all of my storing of the ore. Like this is for storing sulfur. All of these random item like this heart, all of these coin that from the Modpack, and then my cat, some of the villager over here, because I used to be using the witchery craft to become a vampire so I can fly, but now I just use this to fly. So kinda easier. So here I haven't move it out. Here's all of the barrier and the drawer to store all of this. And then in this next room, this is the kitchen that I end up abandoning it because I have this. This is basically much better than just cooking all of the food because there is this diminishing return thing. It's not that enjoyable to use it, so I just kinda abandon it. This is my towncraft room. All of these shard, all of the magic based item, this crafting table, this for me because there's all of this I can use for generate all of the element. My old armor set using the Tamiya Fortress armor, some building station, manual crafting, auto craft, manual crucible, auto crucible, all this. Here's my town tinker control room. This is used for mainly just to, for now it's mainly to make all of the armor piece to make the gold and iron ingot. And this is kinda cheaper to use than the machine because it uses lava. Lava is like real abundant in the nether, so I don't need to worry for now. This is all my tool station. This is my obsidian maker, so I just throw redstone and then it will make obsidian for me. And then this is my main machine room. All of these machines for now I will move into that dump over there. You can see all of these have battery and then it's powered by these two combustion generator, and then it's sorted by tier, so LV, MV, HV, EV. All of this over here is all for my general use distillation tower, so I can distill all of the benzene, methane gas, butane, propane, 1,2-dimethyl-benzene. Oh, this is my air filter that I kinda use it, but end up don't care because all of this set provide the full hazmat protection, so I don't need to care for the pollution. Here all of the chests are storing all of the not that easily sortable thing like for over there, so I need to put it here. And then my water tank over here, and then this is some of the sub item that I put to sometimes use it, while this is all of the main item that also I connected to this logistic pipe sorting system, so I can basically collect a stack of sticky piston. It will then get it from my redstone chest and put it over here, and then I can put it back. It will then return back to here. So yeah, and then below here is my all of the multi-block machine, from the clean room to make the silicon chips, to other like making steam, making this like stainless steel using the electric blast furnace, cooling it, making some of the stuff like charcoal, the chemical reactor, big chemical reactor. My very proud of electrolysis system for making the hydrogen and oxygen, the impulsion compressor to make some compressed thing, oil cracking, sifter, and my kinda useful infernal blast furnace to make some ingot. That's all for the build here. And then there is a second floor for this. So second floor, this is my NASA crafting machine. this is my enchanting room with some of the machine over here that I will move to over there soon after I finish that building. So all of the enchanting, like normal enchanting table, enchanter, disenchanter, magic, osmotic enchanter, all enchanting table to make like sharpness 6. Then here is my general use magic room to store of this Tomcraft jar, and then also for this I have this energized oil to charge my one, so you can see I have a little bit, so I can put it here and it will automatically charge from this scientific. Going to help me to basically sort of the ignis to the jar or other element like animals. So then this is the last two room. My basic all use alchemy centrifuge to centrifuge all of this stuff up, all of the extra jar I have, because it's kinda don't have a lot of space to store all of them. And it is also for me to like, you know, have extra storage, because despite this is all of the jar that I use this essential mineral to transport, sometimes it needs a lot of the essential, so I have some of the backup over here, so just in case over here there is empty, so I can still use this extra one to make the infusion crafting. So this is basically for that. And then this, the last room, is my some miscellaneous room like this. I have this automatic extension I used to use to making the temple ingot, and then this original has a snow golem, but I don't know why he is that. I don't know why, but whatever. So for now, this is what has been happened for the last year in this Modpack server that I host on my old PC, because I don't have this new PC, but it's kinda resource intensive to host this on this PC, because there is like some heat issue for the CPU. I don't know if you can see this because this is like an overlay, but assuming you can see that there is the CPU meter is kinda, the temperature is kinda high, and then also because of the RAM issue, there is like 13 GB of RAM is being used right now. So I just kinda host it on my old PC, because the old PC I have has 12 GB RAM, and it is basically enough for me to use for the hosting of this 4-player server. You can see 4-player server. So yeah, that's for now for this 1 year build tour. So the next time you see this is probably in the next year, after I have done all of things like my real world season that is under construct now, because I haven't had the time to kinda do all of things. And then also I need to set out all of these bees and such for a new dedicated system. All of these seeds, so I can farm some item like the gas tier, because it's kinda hard to farm. So yeah, that's for now. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. If you really want to subscribe to me, I guess I will accept it, because I don't know, I kinda don't upload that often now, not as often as I used to. Maybe if somehow I get enough subscriber, I don't know, just whatever. If oh shit. So assuming there is not any issue, I am not dead or in the hospital being unconscious, in the next year before the 2024, I will upload it again to show another year of progress to see what is the difference between the time for today is the 31st of December. Maybe there's a change, like maybe I will start using Apex and logistic, or maybe I will still using the logistic pipe to store all of the items, so even include for all of these and then my magic item. Maybe there is no change at all, but I don't know, I can promise, but for sure I will still keep playing this Modpack. So if anything, if you want to subscribe. Otherwise, see you in the next year for this Modpack. So goodbye.